Since the Bengals fan, they should have won. You're right. And to be honest, other than the Ravens, they were the best. I mean, they look better than the Browns or the Steelers. Since the Bengals fan, shout out to you. Sip to Tally, what up, man? Thank you, Coach, for coming. Lulu 24, what up, brother? I'm trying to debate here. Should I go with my intro or should I go with the Marvel Ravens intro, even though there's no behind enemy lines? Either way, can you give me thumbs up if you can hear me? Just want to make sure. What's up, Raven? Craven some Raven. What up, J-Bon? Even though there's no behind enemy lines, I'm thinking Marvel. Yeah, I'm thinking Marvel. Thinking Marvel too. I agree, Cincy. I actually went back and watched that game, and it was good. It was definitely, you guys show up. They put a fight. Coltsville was another team that should have won. Anyway, I think we should definitely get this thing started. We're here. What's up, guys? Hopefully you like that intro again. I know it's not behind enemy lines, and last week the person that I have for behind enemy lines bailed at the last minute, which is fine. And this week's behind enemy lines person has also looked like it's bailing, so I might have to do the breakout of the game without anybody, without no other YouTuber. Again, can you let me know if you can hear me? I just want to make sure audio looks good or sounds good. We are going to have live calls later today. It's going to be good. I'm going to try to probably let you guys talk a little bit more. Awesome, man. Thank you, Lulu24. Sudden Death, what up, brother? So live calls will be coming later today. But, hey, what a hell of a game. What a hell of a game we had. Let's start with this, and thank you for everybody that has been watching that video that I posted Sunday night. And that's roughly what you can expect every Sunday. And I have a small breakdown of that game. What I love and what I hated, that's the segment. What I love and hated. There's not much to hate. There were some missed blocking schemes. Now for the O-line actually played really, really solid in my book. Like I said in that video, Stanley had 2 holds. One of them I didn't thought it was a hold, but whatever they called it. It was more, there was one on Patrick Ricard that he should have blocked the guy, he should contain him, and then Justice Hill. But overall, hey, I thought we were going to win roughly by 13 points. That was my prediction. I said, like, hey, 13 points is what I'm looking at. I was not expecting the destruction to happen in Miami. I mean, Miami came all white because they were waving that flag before the game started. I mean, it was just destruction. There was no, I don't even know how to explain this, right? I mean, I thought we were going to be good, and, dude, that was excellent. And you know what? I got a lot of people, because they know at work, they know that I have my YouTube channel and all this, and they were like, dude, but you guys play Miami. There's a couple of Steelers fans. And I said, okay, dude, my expectation is next week, New England puts 59 on them. The Steelers will put 59 on them, or at least 59, right? Everybody, come on. It's 59 points, not easy. Lamar Jackson, that ball was coming with zip. Beautiful. I put in that video that first touchdown to Hollywood, man, shout out to the bug that is in my house. That first touchdown for Hollywood, it was all Lamar. I mean, Hollywood broke that tackle, and then it was just speed. But Hollywood or Lamar that read option was beautiful, right? He read the linebacker and the safety. Everybody went towards the run to the right side. He pulled it out. He threw a perfect pass to Hollywood. If he would have thrown it behind, the chance of that pass being completed would have been good. He threw it perfectly ahead of the guy, and Hollywood exploded. The other time, blocking was perfect, and there was a beautifully thrown bomb to Hollywood Brown. Now, two passes that I didn't like from Lamar, they were completions, was he was pushing back, running back, and then he just threw it against his momentum. They worked. There was the one, the touchdown pass on Boykins. He faked the receiver. The receiver, it was funny because the receiver was watching the ball as his momentum was carrying him the other way. It wasn't that it was bad passes, but when you're going against your momentum, bad things can happen. So Devo Spaz, what up, man? Thanks for coming. Jackson did through. Jackson five babies. I'm assuming 5 touchdowns. Solid on all faces. 59 is 59. Stream Bengals versus Ravens. Since the Bengals fan, I'm streaming every game. Oh, during the game? Nah, I'm not streaming during the game. But I'll stream. I'll bring my boy back, Ace Boogie, and we'll do a behind enemy lines with him. So, yeah, 59. I know 59 points crazy. It's funny how the tone of the media changed about Lamar this week. Yeah, the pass to Boykin is being overlooked. Yes, but again, that pass is not something that I would like for him to do. I know he led Boykins to the ball. Boykins broke perfectly. But also, if you had a safety just playing just zone there in the back, that's a dangerous pass. Again, it was a completion. It was beautiful. The play worked. But there was twice that he was running back and then throwing the ball. Now, oddly enough, a couple of times you had rushers in literally his face just waiting there for him. Literally just sitting there waiting for him. And they didn't want to sack him. It was almost like they were afraid that, like, if we pursue this guy, he's just gonna take off and he's just gonna burn us. So they were, and then Lamar's like, "You gonna stand there? It's fine." Oh, there's my boy. 3 incompletions. That's it. Only 3 incompletions. The game was masterful. Shout out to Greg Roman for the game plan. Lamar, Hollywood, both Andrews and Hurst. Even though Hurst only had 3 catches, he looked good. Mandrews, dude, is impressive. O-line, Bozeman held his own throughout. Skura, Zeus, Yanda actually only played half of the game. Averett has it. I'm concerned, guys. I'm concerned with the corners now because Averett looked okay. It wasn't like he was trash, but he looked okay. He has his efficiency. Jimmy Smith's going to miss a couple weeks. Now we don't have Taylor Young, so now we're getting thinner. Brandon Carr also got burned a couple times in the double moves. And Patrick Owasu was awesome. And Kenny Young was pretty good. I didn't see who was the starter, so I didn't saw who announced it, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. I saw Kenny Young playing more than Board. Could be wrong, but Kenny Young looked good. Pierce looked good. Chris Wormley was playing. He was balling. All our pass rushers were balling. Yes, there was not a lot of sacks, but the hits, we were getting to the quarterback. Now, another thing, guys. This is unfiltered, so we were getting in the back of we were getting behind the line, right? We were getting to the backfield, but we weren't finishing the play. Fitzpatrick is not the most mobile quarterback, right? Against Kyle Murray, we need to clean that up. If you get there, you finish that. I saw Tim Williams and McPhee, I think, a couple times beating the O-liner. They were not able to get to the pass rush. I thought the roughing the passer penalty, that was horrible. Now, I don't want to complain too much about the actual calling because we only had 3 penalties, I think. So, yeah, man. Let me see here. I saw a couple comments coming back. Boy, we looked good yesterday. Raven 76 B more. Shout out to you. Are you in the game? I know you're from South Florida. Davo says on the last stream with everybody on it, they were talking so much trash. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, and if you go, if I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, Dave all, but I went back and hit the Browns, my boy Quincy, and you know it's all in fun. I mean, the Browns look like they look bad, but I'm not expecting them to look that bad throughout the whole year. The Wilkins pass, the most impressive one. So you think so, Jay Will? Okay. What about Baker? Baker look so. Let me defend Baker here. Baker looked good. He looked okay. That O line looks bad, and this is something that I also talk about every. I had 2 live streams with 2 different podcasters, Quincy and then Big Weekend Sports from Cleveland during the off season, and I told him like, you traded Olivia Vernon for a hell of a guard. You're weak in your O line. Why would you do that? And they were like, yeah, but that's okay because we were gonna be killing it on the defense. The defense play okay. There was actually I was disappointed on Denzel Ward. There was a pass that AJ Brown, a guy that I love coming out of the draft, he caught it, and he was running right, and then Denzel Ward just tackled him, but never brought him down. So he kept running with him, and then at some point AJ Brown said like, "Get out of here," and then he kept going right. Cleveland Browns and some of the stuff that I watched didn't look like they were willing to tackle, and I think how Tennessee played them is what we would have to play them. They just look to pressure Baker. Baker's a 6 feet guy. It's also what would you do with Kyle Murray, 6-footer. In the case of Baker, not as mobile as Kyle Murray, guy that pressure through the middle, hands up. It's gonna be hard for him to or see his receiver. You have to be physical. Yeah, Juice is physical, and Joku probably is kind of physical. OBJ is not as physical. I don't think Baker is. So anyway, could be Lamar better than Baker? Well, after week 1, it is. Sticks. The O-line showed up. Yes, they did, my brother. Yes, they did. I'm glad Cleveland Browns got pushed. Yeah, man. I was happy. I was excited about that. Ravens fans. Wait. Oh, so Ravens, you went and the Ravens fans showed up. That's awesome. It sounded like it too. It sounded like it. The only time I heard Miami fans cheer was when Rosen, I guess when the touchdown pass. And I'm confident about the game versus Seattle. Yeah, man. You never know. But the team that you've seen today, for everybody, injuries happen. It might not be the same team that you see in a couple weeks. So I'm hoping the Ravens, we keep it on. Because with the Bengals give it a run. Yep. Don Dímelo, what up, my brother? Dímelo clock. Muhammad, what's up, man? He was rocking in the visitor section of the Dolphins game. Okay, so you also win. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Guru, what up, brother? Thanks for joining the live stream. TJ, this is, again, I feel like sometimes I'm in a minority when I talk about my boy Tony Jefferson. Jefferson is way underlooked on this defense. And there was a one pass that Humphries didn't. He played it well all the way to the end. He didn't place, in my opinion, he didn't place himself the best way to combat that ball. And TJ just came, boom, hammered the guy. Ball pops out, no touchdown. TJ played great. Judon had a hell of a game. He only had 1 sack, but he was all over the place. Love what I saw from Judon. Yeah, I agree. So let me see here. Craven says, well, yes, if you have top offense and defense, yeah, at that point you're Super Bowl, right? Got money on Lamar winning the MVP. I put money on him before training camp, so hopefully he keeps it up. I put money on the Ravens win it all. So hopefully it pays me. I didn't put that much money, so make a couple $100, I think. Rug his lights out, and yeah, man. So Hollywood only played, and that's very important, Jeffrey Bob. He only played because I got somebody's like, oh my god, I thought they were gonna ease Hollywood, but he only played 14 snaps, caught 500 whatever yardage, 150 something, 2 touchdowns. Okay, so this is important for everybody to know. If you're gonna stack the box against the Ravens, you saw what Lamar Jackson can do. He can throw. He has an arm, and the dude was impressive. Lamar, I think he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. He was moving. I mean, if you watch, and I don't have all the coach's tapes, but if you watch coach's tape, you know, the like bird's eye view, you can see how Lamar is just like making those safeties and linebackers swing, and just finding the guy, right? I mean, it was, again, for me, it was just masterful. The dude was. There was something I said in my video. I said, like, if you never seen Lamar, this is your first time. You never seen it, ever. You watch this game. Oh, my first time watching a Ravens game. Let me see what this Lamar dude can do. You watch it like, that guy's not a running quarterback. He's just a thrower. That ball came great. Look at that zip. Look at that arm strength. He wasn't even pushing it all the way. Flicker. I mean, again, I've been talking to you guys how impressive Lamar looked in the training camp that I've been, and the preseason, the small time that, you know, that he played. He put it in game action. He looked at this game better than any point that I have seen it. Like, his balls look beautiful. No ducks. It was just great. Now, that being said, when he tried to run, he looked timid running. And I was like, dude, what's up? He looked timid. It looked like he didn't want to run, which is fine. Again, like I said, in this game, we didn't need him to run. Okay, so let me see here. O-line looked good. Bozeman was solid at left guard. Ronnie needs to clean out those penalties. Sue's getting better. So, again, for the Ronnie Stanley one of them I didn't see it, so let me just give the benefit of that. The second one, he left go. 2 out of those 3 penalties, 2 were Stanley and 1 was Tim Williams. Tim Williams, as he's throwing, you see Tim Williams letting himself go, like trying not to do anything. I think it was total BS. And the second holding on Stanley, as the guy's turning, Stanley actually like kind of like let him go, like push him, right? So I would argue they could have called him maybe for illegal push in the back or whatever, but not for what they call him holding. I didn't see that hold for sure. He had a pretty decent rush, but they kept holding. Well, that's the other thing. So again, I was watching it with my buddy that he's not a big football fan, and he's like, "Oh my God, they keep calling this holding penalty." He's like, "This is why we're not hitting the quarterback as much because they're holding." There's a play that they held Bowser. They just put him in a chokehold, right? Like Bowser went against the left tackle, and he just beat him. And then the guy's like, "You're not going past me," and they just, oh my God, they were holding left and right. It was just crazy. So, oh no, thank you, man. I thought this game was, I said preseason game 5. So yes, the opponent, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that before I open to the phone calls. I mean, how many? It's been around 20 minutes. When we're like half an hour, we're gonna start opening phone calls because I'm gonna let you guys talk. I want to see how excited you guys are. Didn't see much of Boykins. How much did he play? He played decent amount. Yeah, he didn't show as much as you saw him in the preseason. The reality is this was Hollywood's show and then Mandrews, right? And then everybody else got here there. Chris Moore. Do you saw Chris Moore? I saw him when he was celebrating that Boykins caught that touchdown, right? He didn't need to play. Has he been playing in the preseason? Which is fine. There's going to be games that Hollywood's not going to do much. You cannot expect Hollywood to do this every game. That's when Boykins will step up. Okay, so he had a full playbook. Now, he had the whole offseason. Just a flick of the wrist. Yes, brother. Yes, Don Dimelo. Sundef says, I honestly think Lamar is the perfect fit for a coach like John Harbaugh. They all seem to be having fun, man. Oh, and he flick it and it's a bomb. Yes. And we haven't even talked about E.T. I said E.T. was going to have a pick in this game. I thought that we were going to have only 1 pick, and we had 2. But yeah, E.T., he read that ball beautifully. I mean, Fitzpatrick floated, but it was what I told you guys. We're going to play man, and E.T. was going to play center fielder. He was playing center. As much as I saw he was playing center field, maybe it was a cover 2, and he just cut that. I mean, he saw that ball there, and he cut the guy and just picked him up. The guy, I mean, the Humphreys one was more pick-wise was more impressive. That he actually broke in and picked him up. One thing I wanted to say was when we were playing zone, that's when they were moving the ball. When we play man, we didn't. Once Smith left early, and I saw us playing a couple of zone, I thought it wasn't good. Even though Aver's not the greatest corner, I think he's better in man than in zone. Let me see here. Lamar is too one-dimensional. He needs to know how to run in this. Yeah, man. Jose Garcia, what up, man? This is huge confidence boost too. Yes, I'm on confidence. It's the secret sauce. He looks focused. He was salty. I liked it. I loved it. He was like, not bad for a running back, right? I love that quote, man. I love that quote. You know what? I'm gonna make that a shirt. No. I'm gonna make that a shirt. I need to make this shirt again. For those, I don't know if you see my shirt. I made this shirt a while ago. This is when we were Kings of the North, as you can see there. I need to make the same, but instead of T Zizzle, put a Lamar Jackson, and then just put not bad for a quarterback. I think that's a good quote. Anyway, it's not if you never seen Lamar before, you wouldn't know he's such an. I agree. Wanted ATDs like in college for Lamar. David, what's up, man? Thank you for joining. Reality is we could have scored 60. We just kneel. I mean, we were there. RG, shout out to RG. RG looked good. Earl Thomas kind of looked like Ed Reed yesterday. He's an enforcement. Yeah, and he was tackling with. I like what I saw from Earl. And in the second half, a couple of starters, they just shut it down, right? Because why would you? Like, Yanda got pulled. As soon as the game was like, you don't need to play anymore. So, people say that just as often, but forget that Lamar practiced against the best secondary in the league. Good one, Davo. I agree with you. So, big thing is, and this is where I'm going to do this pause. Because, yes, I hear this argument. Oh, Dolphins here, Dolphins there, blah, blah, blah. That we only play against the Dolphins. Okay. Who was the worst team last year? Cardinals. Did they get score 59 at any point? I don't think so. Before that, the Browns were 1-16 or 1-15. Did they got 59 against them? When they were 0-16, did they got a 59er? 59 points is not easy. 59 points for your quarterback in 3 quarters is not easy. There was a game last year, KC versus the Rams. They were in the 50s. Those quarterbacks played 4 quarters. Lamar played 3 quarters. I know RG3 threw another touchdown. I think might have been a field goal when RG3 was there. Who knows? But it's not easy to put 59 points. They're still, and I know everybody's saying they're quitting against their team. Still, 59 is not easy. Again, and then the last quarter, you basically have every backup that you could. It's not like preseason that you put all the backups. You don't have enough people to put all backups in the start. Anybody that needed a rest didn't play. 59. It's not easy. And like I said, everybody that's talking crap about the 59er, I keep saying, like, if their teams play Miami, it's like, I'm expecting a 59er, right? Like, I had so many Steelers fans like, oh no, but it was the Dolphins. Like, okay, I don't know when y'all play the Dolphins, but I'm expecting 59 that night. I'm expecting 59. Okay, let me see here. Where were we? Does anyone know why Trace McSorley didn't dress yesterday? Because the reality is Trace McSorley is not good on teams. He's too small. That's something I said. The only reason he made the 53 men is because they were scared that another team will pick him up. Because he looked decent in the preseason. So a team like Jacksonville couldn't pick him up, especially now, right? That the Foles went out. They just picked Dobbs. Thinks McSorley can do Dobbs' job. And they didn't have to trade a 5th rounder. Somebody might have picked him up. Dolphins, I don't know. Somebody. So instead of going through that, they think he's the replacement in RG3. And I'm not expecting him to dress any game. Unless RG is injured. So let's see here. We didn't need Trace yesterday. I mean, reality is Trace is not gonna be a big part of this offense. So just as Hill having a huge game against the Cardinals, maybe he had some good and bad things. So, wait, I want a shirt with Lamar as a Llama Central type thing. I need to understand that one a little bit more. Devin Dukes, what up, man? I didn't get that. Oh, so Devin, you have missed some. I think we were almost half an hour. Yeah. So Devin, and for all you guys, hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, YouTube will not. And not only hit the bell, because YouTube's stupid like this. If you hit the bell, you have to, once you hit the bell, you put every time I upload to notify you. Because if not, YouTube does it sometimes it doesn't. And like I said, every Monday you'll see me here at 9. I know it's Monday Night Football. There's a hell of a game. So I do appreciate all of you that are here right now. Andrew Sequeira, what up? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? Because I want to do this so people don't say that I hide behind my my fantasy. I want to show how I'm doing in fantasy. I have 4 leagues, and I'm gonna just show it very quickly, and for you guys to see, and then we're gonna open phone calls. Okay, so let me see here. Do you think Eric can be our outside corner? I think he can, but I think there's gonna be growing pains. Better see everybody throw 5 TDs against them, since it was just the Dolphins. Yeah, 6. They was 5 from your starter, 1 from the backup. You gotta love how clowns and squealers. Oh my god, it was awesome. It was awesome. So let me see here. Something about that 0-16 in the past. No team put up. I know. If the Dolphins beat the Pats and the people say they're trash, then because they have a history of beating. Yeah, I agree. But this Dolphins team is not as good as previous, I guess that's the right way to say it. I'm just glad that we're the only one in our division who won. Hopefully, I agree. So Harry Holland, shout out to you for coming. It was funny because I went to a buddy's house on Saturday night, poker night, and I sat down next to Steelers fan. I said, like, dude, come Monday, he's a coworker. Come Monday, the Ravens are gonna be the only one on top of the AFC North. To be fair, I didn't expect the Browns to lose. But he's a Steelers fan, so he's like, no way, dude. You know, Browns ain't losing. Steelers are not losing to the Patriots. They're a better team. I don't know where they're getting this information that they're a better team than last year. And, yeah, the Bengals are going to lose. Well, the Bengals play better than not most, those 2 teams. And today I went to him like, dude, so, remember what? I should have bet that. I said, like, remember I want to tell you Saturday? And he's like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, yes, I'm right. Fernando Cisnero, what up, man? Thank you for joining. Boom, got it. Switch to all. Thank you, man. There's Ing Raven. Shout out to him. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Also, now that I see Ing Raven, this Saturday is gonna be flag football, the same location that we had it. I forgot Ing Raven. When was it? If it was March, May, can't remember right now. Maybe it was June. I don't know. And Raven would have the information soon, but this Saturday, 6/9/20, Heritage Crossing in Glen Burnie, same field that we had. We had a blast last time. Come join. I'm not gonna be able to stay the whole time. My daughter has a soccer game. I think the idea is for people to start coming at 12. Probably do a 12:30 to 1 kickoff. Oh, back in June. Thank you, Raven. So, yes, please. Last time was fun, guys. Come, enjoy. Like I said, I'm not gonna be there all day, and Raven's gonna be there. He's putting out everything together. I'm probably gonna be there for a little bit of time. My daughter has a game. I might swim for a couple hours. But yeah, go check him out. And yeah, guys. So let me see here. I saw my boy Poon Gentry coming in. You're sick right now, dude. It happens, right? Like I said, I don't think the Browns are going to look as bad as they looked. But that O-line, again, I think that game is because of the O-line and the undiscipline of that defense. Sheldon Richardson comes and goes roughing the passer. And it was roughing the passer. It was. And then I think it was a fourth down, or maybe a third and very, very short. And the dude just jumps. I don't even understand. I don't remember. Mariota wasn't like heart counting. He needs to be disciplined. So Devin, yes, for those that haven't subscribed to Coach, go check him out. Great content, great videos. Okay, let me do. As I said, I was gonna do this. Hold on. I need to, before we start the calls. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whoop. Let me do this here. Yahoo Fantasy. Okay, that's fine. Okay. First, this is a Brownies fan. This is a YouTuber's league that we have. I still have Lindsay. He has Freeman. Yeah, I don't think neither are gonna do much. It's the first dub. It's the first dub against Big Weekend Sports. Shout out to him. And then SCG, here's another team. This is the SCG League, I believe. All right, let me see. Yeah, look, Coach is winning. Joe Nubo here, he's winning. And some of you are in this league. There's Craven. There's Craven taking an L. Anyway, there's some of you guys here, but your boy SCG. Yeah, he's looking good. Let me third. Kings of the North. That's look at that. Kings of the North. Look who's the quarterback there. LJ. Looking pretty. And here I have no, there's somewhere I have Hollywood. And I have 2 Survivor. Look at that. My pick in both leagues. I'm not even playing with that. Ravens in both leagues. So yeah, so I don't remember my password for the, let me see if I can get it, for the NFL Network, because I know that's Joe Nubo's league. Let me see if I can get this fantasy stuff in here. Let me see. If I get it, I'll put it up. If not, then we'll start with SCG. If not, that's okay. Whoa. Yep, this one doesn't work. Okay, let me open. Let me make sure this before you guys start calling. So lines are open. Just want to make sure everything is up. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. That was a garbage we put on the field. I agree, Point Gentry, with you. AJ Senior, what up, man? Oh my God, that was look good yesterday. I'm losing auto draft, bro. I took an L to Joe this week. Sutton, don't let him. What up, Sonny? Lamar looked very comfortable. The O-line played great. Like they were going to win. Oh my God, I might go to Miami, man. I might, man. Why in the world? I don't know, man. I don't know where you start Big Ben. I wouldn't pick him. I think he's gonna struggle this year. Our O-line just like connect. It's just going to be better over time. Gilbert Melton, what up, man? Thank you for joining. Muhammad, what do you think about Boseman and left guard? Were you surprised at the start? And you won by 40 points in Nubo's league. Oh, I did already? Okay, look at that. I told you guys. I told Nubo. He wanted, let me see here. Somebody wanted, oh, I had Zeke. I said, you want Zeke? I don't need no Zeke. Zeke barely put points. It's a non-PPR league. It's kind of weird. So, anyway, I think this thing is up. If this, there was one stream that happened that people were calling and wasn't coming in. If that happens to you, let me know. Also, it's important. If you call, mute the live stream. Mute it, because the feedback will come and then people will hate my life, and I don't want that. Anyway, Mohammed, you said that wait, do you think Boseman What do you think of Bozeman, LG? And then Devin says, was I surprised? I was very surprised. I actually tweeted, I thought, okay, so 2 people, oh no, there's 1 people coming in. Mute the stream, but let me finish this thought. I actually tweeted that James Worst was gonna start, and shout out to New because that's the name that he put in. And when I heard Bozeman, I was like, damn, I don't remember them trying him as a starter during the preseason. So I was surprised, but he did a hell of a job. So anyway, who do we have in the line?
Hey, what's up? It's Marcus.
Marcus, what up, brother? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I'm just calling because you didn't have to do me like that in our fantasy league, man.
Oh, when I was playing you? In which league? In our league or in
In the YouTubers league.
Ooh, so you were the one. You were the one. I'm sorry, man. You know what? I was like, let me put a decent team here. Let me go back. I need to see your team now.
It's been a weird in the NFL. I have Carson Wentz and Zach Ertz. That didn't work out for me. Joe Mixon got injured.
That was sucked. So look, Wentz was good. Thomas is killing it right now. Edelman did good. Mixon F you up. Lindsey hasn't played yet. I'm not expecting him to have a huge game. Mike Williams was the other bad one in the Chargers. And you see, the problem is I put Devin Coleman 25 points. I have Mandrews in our league. 20.8, and actually Yahoo hated on me for drafting him apparently too early. Alshon Jeffrey got me 19 points. Julio Jones got me 12. Those were my big ones. You were lucky because I have Hollywood in our league in the bench, 28.7 points just sitting there.
Yeah, I think I got a couple of guys sitting on the bench. I can't see it right now.
Oh yeah, but, you got Dak 33, Sammy 42.
Yeah. I was so upset.
That hurts.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. I don't want to rain on the Ravens parade, but I think everybody needs to pump their brakes as far as our fan base goes, man.
So what do you think then? Let's talk it over. What would you think we need to pump the brakes? Because before you go, I actually agree with you, but I want to hear your train of thought. Go ahead.
I just really think that the Dolphins really have the potential to probably be one of the worst teams we've ever seen in the NFL. And also, Jimmy Smith went down, and that people were like, "Oh, we can sustain that." I don't know if we can sustain that without Tavon Young there. We have Brandon Carr, and then who else that can step in? And then the pass rush, while it looked okay and pretty solid against a really bad offensive line, like you said, they weren't finishing the job. Now we have a gimme game at home against the Arizona Cardinals next week. If we underperform in that game, if we don't win by at least 2 touchdowns, people are going to start calling it. If Lamar comes out and he doesn't have a 60% completion rating, it's gonna be oh, they're gonna be terrible. And then we have the Chiefs to go up against next week. So we gotta look at a 4-week window and then assess how good we are after that.
I agree with you, but the reality is it's overreaction Monday, right? You're either on a high or on a very low. As my boy Point Gentry, shout out to him. I love my boy Point. But you're either on a high or on a low, and this game went as perfect on the offensive side as you would have won. That 2-minute defense on the end of the half was horrible, was atrocious. They were playing prevent defense. It almost reminded me of Dean Pease, and they scored a touchdown on us. Avery looked bad in that drive. I agree with you. I'm concerned with Jimmy Smith going down because we're thin. Brandon Carr didn't look great in this game. He didn't look great. I was expecting more of Carr. He usually very solid. He didn't look great. Everett didn't look great. I would say he looked good for what I'm expecting from Everett. But if you tell me, forget that that's Everett as a corner, how he looked average. So you have one good corner and 2 guys that play average. So now on the pass rushing side, Arizona doesn't have a good O-line. The Chiefs are okay. I would say they're middle of the pack. The Browns O-line is not great right now. And then we play the Steelers. So we have 3 average to a below average O-line. Hell of an O-line because Steelers are, I mean, Big Ben wasn't suffering because he didn't have time yesterday. And then the Bengals are bad O-line, Seattle's a bad. So we play a couple bad O-lines. So the pass rush might look better than what may, you know, it might look similar to what you saw against the Dolphins, is what I'm saying.
But the one thing that I'm not concerned about at all is Lamar's ability to pass the ball after that game. I think that shows that he can do it consistently, and what's going to happen if you try to leave things open. And a lot of people forget what the Chargers did last year is formulate an entire defense around Lamar Jackson's play style. That's every team is going to have to do that if they want to stop him at that level or even attempt to. You know, because he got to look at that just as well as they got to look at him.
Yeah. So this was the ammo the Ravens did. There's a lot of people in the box. Pull the ball back, you're gonna throw. Safety's in here. Hollywood, you go skinny post, go route, hit. I mean, didn't matter. You go. And when Mandrews was working that like intermediate throws, middle, and he's a big boy. When I went to see him in camp, I told you guys that for me, Hayden Hurst, and you can see him when Hayden Hurst grabbed it, he's way more explosive than Andrews. And he got the ball and he has that acceleration as a tight end that is very impressive. But Mandrews, he plays like a bully. He uses his body so good. So good. Love what I see from... I mean, again, this is why I understand your expectations. And yes, guys, I'm not expecting 59 next week. All I'm expecting is a W. Roughly by 10 is what I'm thinking. But because against the Dolphins, my expectation was maybe a 2-touchdown win. Not this. I'm not expecting, obviously, Lamar go 5 touchdowns and perfect quarterback rating, only 3 incompletions. I'm not expecting Hollywood Brown to have 2 touchdowns, 100 plus. Manders to go 100 plus a touchdown. Yes, that's a perfect game. So you lower expectations, but if Lamar, remember what I know you've been in the channel for a while, Marcus. I've been saying, like, if Lamar can just be a little bit better than he was last year with his legs, dude's gonna be impressive. He didn't even run. He didn't even attempt. So that's the other level. My point has been every time I debate, because I do a lot of debates with a lot of people from other fan bases, I say Lamar and this offense has a lot of layers. Running attack, speed on the receiver side. We can run any different route tree with all our different receiver. We have fast guys. We have tall guys. We have tight ends. We have people that can go jet sweep. We have different running backs with different levels. Ones are more north and south, east and west, pound guys. I mean, we have a very complete team. So, yeah, I'm excited, dude.
Me too. I'm extremely excited. But I just don't... I don't like when we have big wins because we're not good coming off of big wins most of the time.
Yeah, it's set up for you to have a hangover. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping Harbaugh shows them last time that we got a hangover, which I cannot remember, and then say, like, you don't want this shit to happen again.
Exactly. But what's it called? The only other thing I want to add about our receiving core is that Willie Snead is a much better receiver than people give him the credit for. Yeah. He gets open a lot.
Yes,
I mean, he wasn't our number one guy because obviously when you see Hollywood open in the middle of the field, he's going to burn anyone at the second level. But Willie Snead was open. Willie Snead was open on a lot of plays.
Yep.
And I like what he brings to the team. He has like a toughness that you don't really see in a lot of receivers.
I love Willie. He fights for every yard. He's a chain mover.
And the last thing I want to say.
Go ahead.
Is that I called the Titans beating the Browns before anybody else. I said, you know what, I could see this being a disaster from the beginning. I could see them losing big at home against the Titans in the first game. No one else echoed that. I didn't hear anybody else say, oh, the Titans could be an upset. But here we are. I didn't think it'd be by 30 points. I thought it'd be by at least a touchdown, but not by 30 points.
I didn't see it, so shout out to you. I didn't see it, so shout out to you, man. Thank you for calling, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Sonny.
Yeah, anytime, man. Okay, so we have the lines open. Let me go over some things real quick. Baltimore Boy 410, what up, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. Mercaba, what up, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. Dolphins aside, Lamar accuracy much improved. That was something to be excited about. The NFL wins aren't guaranteed. I agree with you, Javon, 100%. Will the Patriots put up as many points as we did? That's what I'm saying. It's not easy to be 59er. Dolphins secondary is good. Got the best CB. Yeah, I mean, their secondary is not bad. I get Minka. I forgot the other safety's name. And Xavier. They have really good. Well, they had the one really good corner. So it didn't matter who was there. We were just. Daniela Hernandez, what up? Thank you for joining the live stream. Lamar player of the week. I think so. I know Coach says Dak probably. I think Lamar. I'll call BS if they don't put Lamar. Where's Dak's number? Let me go find Dak Prescott's numbers. No. Hold on. I need to compare these numbers. I know he had a good game. Oh, look, Daniel Jones played. Okay, so he had more yardage. He played the whole game. He had 1 touchdown less and 5 incompletions more. And he ran for 6 more yards. Yeah, no, Coach. I think Lamar. Even if you just go pure numbers, I think Lamar. We're talking about Dolphins might be the worst team. I think the Giants are up there too. So, Pino was flying around. I agree. Who will replace Jimmy? I think Averett. And I think we will have to work some things with Averett. He might need help. It's the thing, if we're going to play man, I think Humphries is going to travel whoever's best receiver is. I haven't heard what Tyreek Hill, where's he at? I don't know if he's going to be in our game or not. We'll see. I know he got hurt. Let me see here. Defense is fast. Ken G, what up? Thank you for joining. PFA gave Lamar QB of the week, and he should. Yes, 5 passing TDs. I don't know how you can debate that, right? Gerald, what up, man? Gerald, thank you for joining the live stream. Yeah, Howard. Andrew said they have Howard, Jones, and Minka. Yes, Jones was the other guy that I was thinking. And Yakrita, they've already announced it's Lamar. Good, I agree with Mercado. Okay, who do we have in the line?
Hey, man, it's Craven.
Craven, what up, man? Shout out to you. Thank you for joining the phone call. I need to make this like a flock call or something like that. I need to change this overlay. Anyway, what up, man? How excited are you?
Dude, I'm pretty stoked. I don't know how any Ravens fan can't be. And I know you're just talking about lowering expectations. But I think we can wait on lowering our expectations until after this game versus the Cardinals, because I think their defense might be even worse than the Dolphins. And I think their offense with Kyler Murray as a rookie, and I think their offense, it could be exciting or explosive, but he's not a veteran, so he doesn't know what to do once we start getting after him, like we did with Ryan Fitzmagic. You know, he at least knows what to do. He's been in that situation before. He's been under pressure a lot throughout his career. So I think we get to Kyler Murray and their defense is garbage. I think this could be another blowout. So I'm waiting to temper my expectations till after the Chiefs game.
Okay, so I when I said lower expectations, it's more like I'm expecting a W. I'm not expecting a 59er. I think the team, again, 59 is just hard. It's hard. That's what I keep saying to people. Like, yeah, you might tell me it's Miami. Miami might be the worst team. Blah blah blah. 59 points is not an easy thing to do, especially when your starting quarterback, only plays 3/4 of it. The reality is, the expectation that I want my fan base, my Ravens fans, to lower is, if Lamar goes 20 for 30, 250, 2 touchdowns, and a pick, that's still a good game. And don't go to the other side. It's like, oh, look, see, he's just average. No, that is still a good game. If Ingram rushes for 80 yards, and the other guys pick it up a little bit, that's still what you want, right? If Hollywood goes and catches for 70 yards, that's still a good game. What would you like if you were? I don't know if you follow baseball. This was a perfect game. In a perfect game in baseball, there's no walks, there's no errors. It's just perfect. That offense had a perfect game. It was just your starting QB had 3 incompletions. Your backup QB had no incompletions. No fumbles, no interceptions, only 2 penalties on the offensive side. I mean, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. But, I mean, if I'm in the prediction business, you got to go bold with your predictions. And I'm just going to say they go drop another 50 burger.
Ooh.
And I don't know if this has been done in NFL history, but they start off the season 2 games over 100 points. Let's go, baby. I'm drinking the purple Kool-Aid. I'm getting cavities. It's so sweet.
I'm gonna be in that game. I'm hoping. I'm going with my wife. We're gonna be in that game. I'm hoping, man. If they put another 50 burger, I might lose my mind. So yeah, man. It was just awesome. I mean, it goes back to what we talk in the off season. I know you've been here for a while on the channel, and I said, you know, this offense is dynamic. When was the last time that we had so many playmakers? And the playmakers showed up. The playmakers showed up. We have playmakers now. It goes back to we have speed, we have height, we have hands, we have possession guy, we have tight ends, running backs with speed, north to south, east to west. We cover right now everything. Now, my concern with this team right now is on the corner side. We're getting thin. I mean, we lost 2 out of the 3 starting corners. That is concerning. Thank God we have Carr, because he can play as a starting corner in this league, but it is concerning. One more injury at one of our corners, and now we're on the bad side of the corners. I think at this point, our corners went from, before the season started with Tavon Young and everybody, from elite to pretty good. With both Jimmy and Tavon.
I think it went from our deepest position group to now our best position group. They're not deep, but they're still, I think, our best position group, you know, when it comes to overall talent. If one more person goes down.
If you're talking secondary in general, yes. But if you're talking corners only, I mean, the safety position is deep. You had Tony and E.T., and then behind you had Chuck Clark, could be a starter, and then Elliott, right? So I think that position is a little bit deeper. Also only 2 instead of 3 starters in the field at any given point. But anyway, I agree with you, Craven. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I'm expecting. Look, I predicted this team to go 11-5. Obviously, I predicted a lot of these early games to be W's. Where's this thing? Anyway, I predicted a lot of these games to be W's, and next week should be a W. And to be honest, when Foles was playing, the Chiefs or the Jaguars were there with the Chiefs. Foles went down, and we saw Minshew. We saw Minshew. I mean, our backups were destroying Minshew, so I feel bad for the guy. I mean, they were not gonna win as soon as Foles went out, so they got that guy Dobbs from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, he was he was some kind of space scientist or astrophysicist.
He's a very
something
smart
crazy
dude.
In college. Yeah. So I remember him coming out. The question is, does he even care about football when he's doing equations in his spare time?
But I mean, I think he's gonna be the backup. Who knows? At this point, they know their season's pretty bad. Especially Tennessee looked good in that division, and even if the Texans lose today, right? Because it's a road game for them.
Yeah.
So it's hard to win.
Yeah, I got the Texans losing.
Yeah, I mean, I picked them against the spread, or with the spread. So the spread was +7. So I have them right now. I'm covering, but I thought New Orleans was gonna barely edge the Texans. That's why I thought 7 points was rich.
Yeah, I've been betting on each and every single game. I've put $5 on each game. So if I get both of these games right, I'll finish the week 10-6. So that'll be good. That's
cool. But what I'm saying is that division is too good for the Jaguars without a quarterback to win. So at this point, it is sad because they probably came with decent expectations after week one, just sailing. It's just bad. Like the Dolphins probably came knowing they were the worst team in the league. Jaguars came into the season saying like, "Oh, I think we have a shot to make the playoffs," and at this point, it's not gonna be looking good.
Let's cause some trades. But one thing I want to talk about, at least for the upcoming game, I want to see Jaleel Scott get the start because. Seth Roberts and Chris Moore, now I think they're good wide receivers. I don't know what they do that Jaleel Scott can't. And I know that Jaleel Scott can do stuff that they can't. I think that it'd be smart for the Ravens on offense to have that jump ball specialist guy. And I think Miles Boykin, he could possibly do that. But I think you're going to the next level when you put Jaleel Scott out there because he's so tall, so lanky, and has the ability to go up and get it. And I think that's another element that would be good to add to the offense with how dynamic it already is.
So what I'm thinking is Jaleel Scott is essentially a possession receiver. Well, that's all our tight ends are. That's what Boykins is at this point. So with Hollywood still, in a snap count, they want a little bit more speed. Or Snead is also a possession receiver, although not tall, so he cannot grab that 50-50 ball. Although he will try. He will try. Seth, Moore, and Hollywood are your speedy guys. Even though, in my opinion, Moore doesn't separate as much. Seth,
I think Boykin's fast.
He is, but he's still. Again, I need to see him against ones playing fast, because he runs fast. I think because he hasn't run the whole route tree, he thinks too much. That's why I think he doesn't play as fast as he runs, if that makes sense. But I think
he looks slow.
I think he'll get there. I mean, he's a third-round rookie. He'll get there. But I think that's why Jaleel Scott was a healthy scratch, and I think he's probably gonna be a healthy scratch again. To be honest, in next week, especially right now, what I'm thinking is they're probably gonna try to assess how bad the Jimmy Smith situation is. They might call Kennedy up if they think they need that extra player. So, anyway, anything else?
Nah, man. As of right now, I think that's about it. I'll think of something 5 seconds later, but that's just how it always is.
Yeah, man. You're always welcome to call.
Cool, no problem. Actually, yesterday, Coach was on, and I called in twice. So
there you go. That's
So watch out.
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine. Take care, man.
All right, man.
Go Ravens.
Thanks for having me on. Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, let me see some of those comments. If you want to call, line is open. I might do 1 or 2 as we're coming in an hour. Players aren't tanking. I agree with you. I'm just saying the team is bad. I can see that. Andrew Sequeira, that score. Lamar kind of looked unease when he ran last week. Let's go. Another 50 lit. I'll be there Sunday. You will? Oh, that's awesome, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do some tailgating because I'm have to wait for my sister to get here so she can watch my girls. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do some tailgating. Right now, I'm hoping to go to the Browns game, and that game I'm probably going to do some tailgating. We're going to make it loud. Yes, man. I'm probably going to lose the voice for sure. Let me see here. Don't forget Chiefs defense is bad too. Tim Wheeler looked pretty good. I agree with that. I knew Earl Thomas and Marlon Humphreys were going to get interceptions each. I knew Earl. Anyway, who do I have in the line?
Yes, G. This is Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, what up, brother? How are you?
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm excited. But something that I haven't said, man, I had to defend my team's performance today so much. At work, anybody that wasn't a Ravens fan, they were so... I'm like, dude, you're salty because you lost. Come on, get the F out of here. I'm like, you go over there and cry in your corner. I'm not... No. Team won. I'll take any W. Anyway, how are you feeling today after this big W?
I'm feeling great. I mean, like, not even just this big W, but if we think about it, every other team in the AFC North lost. That was great.
I know. I'm excited. Like I said earlier in the stream, I told a Steelers fan that by Monday we were gonna sit on top of the AFC North, and he was like, "No way." Well, here we are. Here we are.
You said it a Steelers fan?
Yeah, because the Steelers fans like Browns are winning, and we're not losing to the Patriots, who are better than last year's Steelers.
30?
I don't know.
Oh,
The Steelers, look, for all this crap that we're getting, that we play a bad team, the Steelers look like they didn't want to be there yesterday. I was watching that game, and at halftime, I was like, okay, this team already quit. This team quit. They didn't have any heart.
Field goal at most. I don't think they scored a single touchdown.
No, that was super. And then the other thing is, this is something, and I told this to Tony in that 4-way stream collab that we did, and I forgot the other Steelers fan that I had on another off-season stream. They're gonna double Juju. Juju hasn't been. He's not used to being double. And this is not a knock on Juju. He's good. He's a great receiver. But now people are game planning for you because Moncrief's an average receiver. James Washington caught that bomb, but that was a horrible defensive coverage for the defense. He was just wide open. For the most part, James Washington has a go route. If you defend that, you neutralize him. So Juju has a lot on his shoulders. And like I said, they're not running. Big Ben wants to show that he can do it. So. And
the bigger thing is that he wasn't even double teamed yesterday. It was just him and this one guy. I forgot what his name was.
Gilmore. Yeah, because Gilmore was a hell of a corner. But there were some times when Gilmore wasn't on him, they double him. But for the most part, so they double him a couple times, and then they say like, you know what? Instead of just taking two guys, Gilmore, the other receivers are crap. You don't need this top end corner on the other guys. You just take Juju. We'll figure out the other guys, and that's what they did.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
So the other thing, so you're very hyped for the game, right? For the Dolphins game.
Oh yeah.
Any concerns that you had after the game, or anything that you were seeing?
I think it's really hard to criticize. I'm not gonna lie, but if I were to say one thing, it's the fact that even with all the pressures that we only got maybe 3 sacks, and that was against a so-so line. So I mean, I think that's the only thing that I think in future games when we face maybe a little bit better lines about how much we can actually pressure the quarterback. But I mean, that's like one small thing out of a great day.
I agree. And somebody here on the comment section, they say we should trade for Xavier Howard. To be honest, I will give a 2nd-round pick for him. I will definitely do it because the reality is next year, if you have him and Marlon, Jimmy can go, Brandon Carr can go, and then you have Young. You're looking good. I'm
sorry, you said who?
Xavier Howard, he's a top corner from the Dolphins.
Oh, okay. Hey, that'd be easy one because all them Dolphins players want to get out of there.
Yeah, man. Nobody wants to. Miami's a beautiful city. Nobody wants to play for that team. Nobody.
No, nobody wants to play for that team.
Anyway, so anything else? What are you seeing for this next game? Damn fly.
I mean, we're playing against Arizona, which they're a little bit better than the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So I think it would give us a better litmus test on kind of what we can expect moving forward in the season. But I'm just like overall excited. I mean, the way that Lamar played with 5 touchdowns, 200 yards, and basically perfect quarterback rating. I really want to see. I want to see him with like all the different defenses and just prove people wrong. That'd be a great feeling.
I agree. I right now I think we should go 2-0 on KC. If we happen to win the KC game, which I think we can, I think we can beat the. Well, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Again, I predicted 11-5 this team. Anything else, Asmodeus?
I mean, the last thing is, I've been saying a couple of times, I plan on going to the New England-Baltimore game because I think we're going to beat New England.
I think we can beat New England. Now, New England did look great yesterday. But, yeah, I'm not afraid of them. I'm not. And as of right now, I'm slated to go to that game. So, yeah, I might meet some of you guys in that game.
Sounds great.
Okay? Thank you for calling, man. I appreciate you.
Yep, thank you.
Okay, guys, so a couple of things that I was seeing here. Yeah, Kennedy's crap, but the thing is, Kennedy's the next man up. I mean, it is what it is. He is your next guy. Sucks is coming. Yes, I agree. AJ Creedham. So they, in my opinion, damn, I lost my third. Oh, my opinion, Kennedy. It's the unless they trade for somebody, they need that depth. And the other thing is, what you can have with that is also, if you think Cy Jones or whoever is a better corner, a guy that you have in the special teams, what happens is then you just move Kennedy to special, and then you put somebody that is currently playing special to do some corner side. Anyway, what I'm expecting is to see Averett on the corner side, on the outside corner, or Brandon Carr. So I'm expecting those three corners to be there, and Cyrus Jones here and there. That's in the slot side. You will see some Elliott, some Levine, some Averett, some Brandon Carr, and we'll keep creating pressure with the blitz. I mean, that's what it is. So Brandon Lewis says, I want Lamar to break Suggs' ankle, to be honest. Let me tell you something, guys, and I'm gonna be closing the stream here soon. So if anybody wants to do one last call, you can do it now. But I was happy for all our guys. Mostly had a good game. Suggs, I saw him had a sack in that game. Shout out to Weddle. Hopefully he feels better. That was he had a bloody face. Sucks when our guys, still feel some of them are our guys. But Smokey Brown had a good game. So, ex-Ravens were having I don't know what Crabtree did. Probably nothing. But the rest of the guys look, fairly good. I saw Max Williams catch a couple balls. So, how about that 7-minute drive at the end of the game versus the Dolphins? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I call him Smokey Brown, but yeah, John Brown. Man, again, everything was masterful. I nitpick in my video for what I love and hated because I had to have something for what I hated. Lamar Jackson, Hollywood were amazing. Anyway, so shout out to Brandon Lewis for joining the live stream. And shout out to the people that call. Again, every Monday, I'm going to try to do this. Now, if you guys think that Monday is not a good day now with Monday Night Football, let me know. I can try to move it maybe to a Tuesday. And that's fine. But yeah, you let me know. Also, for those of you that have been, hitting me up and DM through IG, Twitter, thank you. I always try to answer as quick as I see it. I got to 500 subscribers, so this was going to happen. There's going to be a giveaway video. And the giveaway video is gonna be hold on. I need to see something here. So what I'm thinking right now is let me see here. Spin wheel. Hold on. No. Anyway, so what I'm hoping is next video, Mr. Scouty6, what up? Thank you for joining. So my next video should be breaking down the game, my expectations for Cardinals Ravens. So in that video, in the comment section, you have to comment. You don't have to like the video, but I always appreciate the likes. But you have to comment, and then by that Friday, what I'll do is I'll pick there's a website that I use that just picks a comment randomly. You have to be checking because then I'm gonna comment you so we can privately get to talk, and I'll send you what you want. It's gonna be a Ravens merch. It's probably gonna be a Ravens merch, Ravens cap or a Ravens shirt. So I appreciate. I got to 500. I was super excited. So thank you. Shout out to my wife Nancy on the road to 1K. That's my hope. So yeah. So thank you for all you guys. You know, most of you guys are here every week on the live stream. You comment on my videos, so I appreciate that for sure. But anyway, guys, so that's what's gonna happen. Follow me on IG, Twitter. Like I said, if you have any questions, you can always DM me. I try to answer as quick as I can. But anyway, thank you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.